Hello. I am wearing my cowboy romance shirt and I'm here with Kate because today we are filming a very fun, wait, if you can't see, my shirt says in my cowboy romance era. We're filming a hyper specific and very fun reading vlog this week. We're filming a cowboy romance reading vlog this week. I am going to read 3 different cowboy romance books. I love cowboy romance, and Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage just came out, and she actually just announced the 3rd book in this series is coming out later this year, which is crazy because this literally just came out last week. So I'm very excited about this, and Kate is too. Come on, put your booty hole out of the camera. You don't want to see that. I have not picked the other books that I'm going to read for this video. I don't have any physically on my TBR, so I will be searching up TikTok to give me some recommendations, looking to see what I can get on my Kindle. But I'm very excited for Swift and Saddled. I love these covers. Done and Dusted is the first book in this series, was one of my favorite like covers last year. This one is so good, and it's something Lassoed is the name of the 3rd book, which just got announced. I'll put it on the screen. Cover is also stunning. The artist is amazing. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be, and I'm very excited. I don't know the premise of this one. She's the city girl who refuses to be saddled by a man. He's the cowboy who wants her anyway. Can Ada and Wes make it through this project without giving in, or will they both put their dreams on the line for a chance at love? Yes, Kate. Are we gonna get to see Ada and Wes? Yes. Oh, yeah. I gave Kate a little bath yesterday and she was feeling extra clean and fluffy. Anyway, I haven't started. I'm about to start this and I'm excited. Let's get into it. Hello, people of the internet. Let me grab my book really fast. It is now Wednesday, and I finished Swift and Saddled. I did not film that much yesterday. Kate, come on, you're being really loud. I did not film that much yesterday because if you saw, I was on a plane yesterday and I flew home to Texas and back to Nashville in one day because I had a funeral for a family member. So I did read on the plane, and that's where I finished Swift and Saddled. But now it's time to pick my next cowboy romance, and as I said in the first clip that I filmed for this video, I did not have any prepared, so that means we go to good old TikTok, and I'm going to go to my saved videos because I have a whole collection, a whole folder with book recs, and I know there's some cowboy romances in there, and we're going to do our research. We're going to scroll through here and we're going to see what is going to be our next book. Kate and I are going to pick together, and then I'll let you know what we choose. But this one was, honestly, I don't know what the trope, like what tropes are. It was like boss, I guess, because technically he's her boss. But I'm looking for maybe like age gap or like brother's best friend. I love that. Maybe single dad, something along those lines. So we're gonna get to it. I can also always trust TikTok to, if I just search like cowboy, romance, age gap, there will always be suggestions on there. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll come back to you when I have an update. Okay, after my extensive TikTok research, these top 3, you can see, are what I've narrowed it down to. I have 13 Candles, Broken Vow, or Rewrite Our Story. And I think I'm gonna go with Broken Vow first. This is the last in the brutal something. Let me see. It's the last in a series, but it can also be read standalone. So that's what I'm gonna do. If this is good, maybe I'll read the other ones. It is, oh, it's Brutal Birthright. It is mafia romance, but he's a cowboy. And I think she like goes to his ranch to like be protected. Broken Vow is the wild and dangerous 5th installment in the Brutal Birthright series. It's standalone bodyguard mafia romance with a happy ever after and no cliffhanger, contains steamy scenes. So he's a rancher, a soldier, and a southern boy with charm to burn. Best of all, he loves a challenge. Great. Can't wait. This is by Sophie Lark. I have not read anything by Sophie Lark before, so I'm excited to read a new author and see if I like it. And then the other 2 maybe will be the 3rd book I read for this series, or if I see something else. But 13 Candles is a age gap single dad, which are 2 of my like favorite tropes. So I might do that one. And Rewrite Our Story is brother's best friend. So I've got good options here, but we're gonna start with Broken Vow. All of those were on Kindle Unlimited also. I don't know where my Kindle is. It's somewhere, but I'm just gonna start this on my phone. Here is like a little picture. It says The Gallows. Okay, here is my cowboy romance update. I am 57% through Broken Vow. They started out, I told you it was mafia romance. They started out in Chicago, and I knew Rylan, who's the MMC, was like a country boy from Tennessee. But I was like, this is not giving cowboy yet. But the cover has cowboy boots on it. I had seen a bunch of stuff about it being a cowboy romance. So I stuck through it. And now they are, in fact, at his family ranch in Tennessee. And he is definitely giving cowboy. They're not really, like, together. They've kissed a few times. They've, like, had a few moments, if you know what I mean. But they're not like, they haven't had any discussions about like it's not a relationship. He's still definitely like giving bodyguard vibes, but they definitely both have feelings for each other and haven't admitted it to each other or maybe even to themselves. So that's kind of where we're at. As I said, almost 60% through, feeling good. I'm enjoying it. It's definitely like spicy, and you know, it's a mafia romance. There's like ties to like violence in that way, but it's not been super violent, like graphic or anything. So feel good about that. Anywho, that's my little update for this. I'm gonna keep reading. It's actually almost Sonic o'clock. So I think I'm gonna maybe finish this chapter and then go get a Sonic, because the sun is out today and I need, and ocean water is calling my name. So might do that, might go on a little walk, because the weather's nice, but we'll see. Oh, this battery's about to die, but we're gonna talk quickly. Hopefully it will last. First of all, I acknowledge that my hair looks crazy. I'm gonna blow it out in just a minute. So I brushed it and that's why it's looking like this. But for now, we're gonna ignore that and we're gonna talk about Broken Vow. I finished it last night and I ended up giving it a 3. I think once we got to like the more cowboy part of it, I was much more hooked. Not that I don't like mafia romance, but it's not my like genre of choice. And it wasn't super mafia-y, which I appreciated. It had like a twist in the end, which was fun. Hey Kate, I'm in here. It had like a twist that was fun and interesting. Okay, we did not make it quick enough, but that's okay. We're back. That's pretty much all I have to say about Broken Vow. Now we're going to move on to picking our next book. Come on, Kate. There she is. And those are either 13 Candles or Rewrite Our Story by people I haven't read anything from either of these authors before. So with that in mind, I think I'm gonna do 13 Candles just because the tropes sounded more interesting to me. It's like, what's happening? Who are you talking to? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with 13 Candles and see if it's any good. 336 pages. Typical reading time 6 hours and 45 minutes. I doubt it will take me that long, but we're gonna mark it as currently reading on Goodreads. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna get started. Come on, Kate, buckle up. Time to read 13 Candles. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put this over here. The main character's name is Colt. I love that. That's such a cowboy name. My brother's, is this like zoomed in? Nope. My brother's middle name is Colton, and it's always given me like cowboy vibes. Also, I'm from Texas and I'm a UT girl, so I always think of Colt McCoy, who is a iconic to me Longhorn quarterback. So it's already giving good vibes. It's already giving the vibes. It's giving, I've seen what I've needed to see and I'm happy. So let's go. Hello. It is a few days later. I just got the sweatshirt in the mail. It says the tortured readers department. And I got ready because I'm working today, so I felt like now is the perfect time to come on here and close out this video. I filmed a few clips of me this weekend. I went to Barnes & Noble and finished the final book that I'm reading for this video, which was 13 Candles. Let me pull up the cover on here. By Sienna Judd. And honestly, this book was way better than I expected. It's single dad, age gap, and his daughter has Down syndrome, and the FMC is her like special ed teacher, and that's how they meet. And he is just the sweetest man. Colt, the way he is the best dad for I can't even remember her name, the daughter's name, for his daughter, is just so sweet. And so I think her name's Eve, the daughter. Eve is the daughter, Sam is the MMC. That was good. I was close with that in my mind. Anyway, Colt is the best dad to Eve, and Sam, I don't want to spoil anything, but like Sam was previously married and she has some trauma from that and from her subsequent divorce that's hard for her to kind of overcome in this new relationship with Colt. So that's kind of where the like tension comes from. But as far as cowboy romance goes, he is a good cowboy. And it was a good small town. It had everything. It's a first in a series, and who knows, maybe I'll pick up some of the other ones in the series. But for now, I am anxiously awaiting my arc of Wild Love to come, because I just got the email that I will be getting an arc of Wild Love, which, if you don't know, Wild Love is Elsie Silver's new cowboy small town romance series. It's the first in the series. I love Elsie Silver. I've read Gold Rush Ranch and Chestnut Springs. So this is, I believe it's like Rose Hill is the name of the series, but I'm so excited. I can't wait to get my arc and read that. Elsie Silver is almost the blueprint for cowboy romance, in my opinion. She really got me into cowboy romance. Her, and then also Devney Perry with the Edens, got me recently back into the small town cowboy romance. Something about just like the families where each book is about a different like sibling. I don't know. I love it. So that is going to be the end of this video. Let me know if you want to see more videos where I read specific subgenres, because I can totally do that. There's a ton of stuff out there, and I would be willing to like dive into a subgenre that I have never read before, because Broken Vow was mafia cowboy romance. I have never really read mafia romance before, but could be something interesting to get into. Anyway, that is going to be all for today's video. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.